this little relief. Give us reprieve. Oh, for all the things I've left behind.
Hey, this is Ari Koinuma speaking, and today we're going to look at Total Wet Sprocket's feel-good anthem, Good Intentions, to see if we can find some songwriting wisdom in there. So first of all, I'm going to play a bit of the verse melody on my guitar here. So it goes like this. Now, so notice there is a lot of same note in there. The melody, as you can tell, is, I would describe it as fairly static, right? It doesn't really go up, it goes a little down sometimes, so it just mostly stays on the same note. When the melody is untuneful, like that, and by tuneful I mean if you just play instrumentally, it doesn't really hold a lot of interest as a melody. Which doesn't make it a bad melody, because in this case, it really Hey, this is Ari Koinuma speaking, and today we're going to look at Total Wet Sprocket's Feel Good Anthem, Good Intentions, to see if we can find some songwriting wisdom in there. So first of all, I'm going to play the verse melody on my guitar here, so it goes something like this. So you notice there's a lot of same notes in there basically. This is a very sort of what I would call untuneful melody, and by tuneful what I mean is a melody that makes sense and holds interest when you just play instrumentally. But untuneful melody in songs with words don't necessarily make it a bad melody, because the less tuneful a melody is, the more you pay attention to the words, generally speaking. I should say, the more you sort of let the listener hone in on the words, because untuneful static melody like that, where it doesn't really go up and it goes down a little bit, but mostly it just stays on the same note. It really resembles real life, like somebody talking, right? So then you just can't help but listen to the words, and then notice how Total Wet Sprocket and Glenn Phillips, he's a really down-to-earth, everyman kind of persona. And what's really great about this song and a lot of their songs is that he writes words in such a way that you just kind of can't help but listen to it and then kind of go, yeah, that's how it is. You just relate to it. So it is really a good move on him as a writer to just have an untuneful melody that makes the listener focus on the words, so that he can really bring out his strengths as a writer there. Alright, moving on. So from there, the chorus is something like this. Notice how few notes there are in there, and how it has space, both in terms of the interval and in terms of the phrases. The verse kind of goes da 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 da, has just a sort of really sort of constant beat to it and rhythm, whereas the chorus is has a bigger gesture, takes its time. Notice how it has such a big contrast between the verse and the chorus there, and then that is a good songwriting technique to provide that sense of difference, or have that the different sections delineate itself in terms of the character, so you can tell that there is drama in the song, there's something else going on, and it just really heightens the chorus as a response or contrast or something different from the verse there. And notice how now the notes in that melody is the chorus melody is actually a D major pentatonic scale, so it skips some of the notes that are in the traditional D major scale. And pentatonic scale is a good one for when you want the song to have that sort of an open feeling that neither has a really sort of a strong sad or happy character. Although in this case it is a major key with a major pentatonic scale, so it leans on the happy side here. But from the talky verse to open chorus, just going from just the most traditional stepwise scale to pentatonic scale, which has a natural jumps in it. Again, it reinforces that feeling that you're just going ta 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 ta, and then boom, a chorus opens up. Again, a subtle but really effective move as far as structuring how the verse and chorus fit together in a song. So to sum it up, in the song, I talked about how the gesture or the character of the verse focuses the listener on the words, and how that is consistent with the persona of the writer and the singer, and that really it makes it a really effective presentation as far as the song and the ideas that it wants to convey. I also discussed how the chorus and the verse is very different in character, and that creates a nice sense of drama and contrast. And then finally, I discussed how the chorus has a lot more space in terms of both interval and the timing, so that from the talky verse to the big chorus, it just has a sense of space that it's creating, and that sort of makes it effective as a hook or the chorus, which is more memorable than the verse. And those are all elements that we can keep in our own songwriting. We can keep in mind as we try to write our own songs. Alright, so that's good for that song. I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.
A world without pain, celestial beings dancing in the rain, illuminate the haunting mystery, the majesty in the darkness.